But I got one more topic before we go ahead and play a game, because Shoe on Head dropped a video the other day. Now, normally I don't react to Shoe on Head content. I don't, but because I've been reacting to all the VTuber news, and I've also been reacting to AI stuff, and, you know, I like the based VTubers a lot, I thought I'd go ahead and do a meme. And that meme is VTuber and VTuber fans reacting to Shoe on Head. I thought I'd just do it, especially because it is actually a relevant video to today's standards. Because cult of the CryBullies, why people hate the left. What do you expect? I mean, we've also been covering a lot of the stuff that she covers here. I mean, like, even when you go over to her thumbnail, you can see there's Emiru and Denims. We covered that situation, how wild that was. We've been talking about this topic for a little while. So I thought, hey, why not just do the meme and have somebody more pretty than I do the talking for once. I thought that would be relevant. Just a thought.
Welcome to another episode
Here, I'm going to turn that down real fast.
of What the Hell is Going On with your host, Ugly Belle Delphine. Now, before you ask, yes, there is an
Ugly Belle Delphine, I think you're just equally as attractive.
Epstein Files video coming out. I feel like everyone has like streamer brain nowadays, and like every fucking video has to be breaking news in order to get the most views. But I am taking my time with it. I'm sure you understand there is a lot happening.
Yes.
You know, with this anti-Semitic culture right now, she voted against a resolution
Yeah, I can't really talk a whole lot about what was going on there. I can't.
condemning.
Oh,
Is
Jewish.
Jewish.
I
I want to be clear.
Do you want to go there, Attorney General? Do you want to go there? Are you serious? Talking about anti-Semitism to a woman who lost her grandfather in the Holocaust.
Your country, sir. Anyway, let's just forget about these satanic.
It is wild right now. That's why we don't talk about politics that much here, except for making fun of lefty weirdos.
Billionaire pedophiles running the world. And let's talk about some internet drama, shall we? Because that is what's really important.
It is! Internet drama is more important.
For a little over a decade now, the most inane things can get you called a racist or a Nazi on the internet. To the point where these words hold little to no meaning.
You hate or dislike a movie about space wizards battling Yahtzees. You're a Yahtzee! You dislike a bunch of gay people flying around in a blue box. You're a Yahtzee and a racist. You dislike what's happening right now to Star Trek. Well, just full on, you're a major fasci. You dislike current thing, you're a bad person is what it boils down to. So yeah, it doesn't mean anything
Anymore. It's so bad that when someone is called a racist or a Nazi online, I'm immediately like, oh, what funny joke did they tell? But ladies and gentlemen, we have officially come to the point where not saying anything also makes you a racist Nazi.
To be fair, we've been at this point for a little while. If you didn't say anything during BLM, you were also deemed a racist Nazi. It's not the first time we've been here, just gotta say.
For the few of you watching this channel who are employed, there's a very popular Twitch streamer named Emiru. She's a cosplayer and just kind of a fun, chill, normie video game streamer. Well, the other day, someone in her chat asked her opinion about ice, and this is what she had to say.
Like, there's a certain extent where I'm like, okay, sure, I get people wanting big content creators to, like, say their opinions on, like, important topics. I get that, right? But it's like, if you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to get off the internet.
Based. Because not everybody needs to care about what's going on in modern day. I would some people are literally designed to just be there to entertain you, like Emiru. All they want to do is entertain you and have a fun time. They don't need to care about politics. You don't need to go to her for your political opinion. And if you are going to her to get your political opinion, you need to reevaluate your life.
World where it seems like every single celebrity is just screaming their political takes completely unprompted. This was a refreshing thing to hear. Seems like a pretty sane, rational, inoffensive thing to say, right?
Yes.
Wrong. This short little clip where she ironically tried to avoid controversy ended up being one of the most controversial dramas this year. I feel like decades worth of news has happened in the past like 2 months, don't you? Every day.
Yeah, it does feel that way. And yes, her just saying don't go to streamers for your political opinion became like a catastrophic cascade effect of retards coming out.
There's like a breaking story of the most insane shit you've ever heard in your life. And everyone
Yes.
is expected to have a fully formed opinion on every single breaking story. There's
Yes.
pressure to react, to pick a side, to condemn, to defend. But the reality is, when a story first breaks, we're usually not seeing the full picture.
Amen, honey! Amen! Everybody just needs to cool their jets before they constantly come out and say that this is evidence of fascism or communism or whatever. Just wait 5 seconds. Not what, like a millisecond. Just slow your rolls, Jesus Christ.
And that's why for years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News.
I'm not a fan of Ground News, but okay, because I'm a good person. No, I'm not even gonna care. I'm gonna jump forward. I'm sorry. I'm jumping forward. I normally let the ad play, but I just couldn't give. I couldn't care.
In this video, we are going to talk about the drama surrounding Emaru, the people trying to cancel her, the mistake the left is making by embracing cancel culture again. We're gonna read some insane, hilarious tweets, of course, and then we will talk about my personal experience with these people. And
Reminder, these people ended up trying to go after Shoe on Head for actually enjoying Charlie Kirk. They sent and did some of the most heinous garbage to her for just saying, hey, I liked Charlie Kirk and didn't like that he died.
And what do I mean by these people? I mean the cult of the CryBullies.
Yes. CryBully!
I'm sorry if I sound even more like a prepubescent boy in this video. I am a little bit sick, but I am here, slaving over a hot laptop for you. If you guys saw my last video, you know I am quite critical of ICE. I don't think we should abolish them, of course, but I think it is good and healthy to criticize your government. I am a political culture war commentator.
You're also a socialist, to be fair. You have said that a lot, but you're at least likable, so...
talk about political topics often. People come to me to hear my political opinions.
Yes.
But not everybody wants to be a political YouTuber or streamer. And not everybody wants to listen to a political YouTuber or streamer.
Yes. I agree with both of those statements. I talk culture war predominantly. I don't like talking hardcore politics myself. It gets very tiresome, very just annoying, and it kills you a little bit inside. Culture war is fun. Pop culture is fun. Playing video games for a living is fun. I don't want to talk hardcore politics 24/7.
Sometimes we just want to have fun and talk about other things. There are lots of other things to talk about. Sometimes
Yes.
we want to look at funny memes or watch funny videos without
Yes.
having politics shoved down our throat. So
Yes, let me watch the fucking video of the kitty cat without you trying to say that I need to abolish ICE or PETA or anything. Just let me watch kitty.
a lot of people thought it was really refreshing when a cosplay streamer was basically like, I don't want to talk about politics. Why are
Yes.
you coming to me for politics? It was a perfectly sane, rational opinion. So of course, like half the internet had a problem with it. It's
Yes.
just not that hard to say f ICE. It's really not that hard to say f ICE, to be honest. Is it so hard to just say f ICE? It's really not hard to say f ICE. Jesus Christ, how hard is it to just say f ICE?
Reminder, when Rev says Desu made fun of somebody who was not a political content creator saying fuck ICE, he got canceled. These people are fucking insane. They demand compliance, and when you say no, they cry about it and go after your sponsors. They're awful monsters.
How hard is it to just say f ICE? How hard is it to just say f ICE and move on? Oh my god. Just say f ICE. It's not hard. Is it so hard to just say the line? Say the line. Say it. Jesus Christ.
No, I won't. I won't say the fucking line. You can't make me. You can't make me do anything.
It's like at this point, even if Emaru did want to like abolish ICE, even if she really did think f ICE, she shouldn't say it. Like I wouldn't say it at this point because this is just like, this is creepy. This is like a horde of zombies chasing after you.
Again, I agree. There's another situation going on right now in a very similar way when it comes to Leaflet. Leaflet right now, she was asked her thoughts and opinions on the next Taku stuff. She said, I haven't looked into it, so I really don't know. Kind of looks like BS, but hey, I haven't looked at the evidence. And they went after her so hard to the point that even she's saying, yeah, I ain't gonna watch the video. I'm not gonna deal with the video. I'm just gonna defend Nuxaku because I don't care anymore. You went after her too hard to the point that the guy who created the video even started trying to attack her, and now Leaflet's like, no, I'm not doing it. Fuck off. Which is the correct move. If you want people to actually engage with your ideas, your politics, anything like that, demanding them to do it convinces them to go the other direction purely out of spite.
Hey, it's actually super easy to stream.
Oh, fuck this dude. By the way, this is the voice actor of Meliodas. Not Meliodas, but Leos. Leos from Delicious in Dungeon. And he ended up actually deleting this tweet because he got ratioed so hard.
And have opinions. I'll show you. Fuck ICE, fuck Donald Trump and everyone in his administration, fuck Elon Musk, free Palestine, US is on stolen land built by stolen people, Luigi did nothing wrong, abortion is healthcare, leave trans people the fuck alone. These people literally just speak in bumper stickers, dude. Just like copy pasting the internet leftist starter pack. What the hell am I looking at? I hate the Reddit ass. Hey, it's super easy. It's crazy like 1,000.
It is super easy. Just say what we want you to say, or else we'll off you.
1,000 years ago, this dude's ancestors were hunting mammoths, and now he's on here like, Men should not be speaking like this. I'm sorry. We need another war.
Based. Oh, wait. I speak a lot like this in some ways or shape or form. I do. I'm having a existential crisis right now. Shit.
The post that really seemed to kick this all off was made by Denims, the self-described largest female political streamer. Only because I don't stream Denims. Only because I don't stream.
I love the cattiness of it. I love the cattiness. If shoes streamed, Denims would be destroyed.
Anyway, I don't have any, like, personal beef with Denims. This isn't, like, an own Denims video. We used to be kind of cool years ago, but she apparently has some opinions on Emaru, so let's hear her out. Never thought I'd see the day we'd be fence-sitting the modern Gestapo. First of all, she's not fence-sitting. She's just choosing not to talk about politics. Like, in order to fence-sit, you actually have to say something. She didn't even say anything. Like, how do you even know what her opinion is? Second of all, modern Gestapo? Why is everything the f***ing Holocaust? It's totally—
because they have nothing else for reference. Again, we gotta do another war because they have zero other reference. Everything is Yahtzee, 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 Yahtzee. Everything is. Why can't, create something new? I mean, there was a group of people that have happened recently. Brown shirts are the commies, but we can't say that because they're commies.
Normal to criticize ICE. It's totally understandable to have issues with the things they are doing. But modern Gestapo? Don't you guys get tired of this shit? Like, don't you guys get tired of saying, like, isn't this exhausting after a while? Everything is Nazis, everything is the Holocaust, everyone is Hitler. It's like nothing else bad ever happened in history. Like, what did they used to compare bad things to before World War II?
That's actually a good question. What did they used to compare bad things to prior to World War II? That I'm now curious. I feel like there's needs to be Google searches.
Oh my god, you're literally Napoleon. Also, I love this. Racist chud. Like, where did the racism part, like, where did that come from? Listen, I don't get on camera and start talking about cars or math or taxes or investing or going outside or the plenty of other things I don't know about. I sit here and talk about the gender war and the culture war because I'm good at those things, and that's what people watch me for.
People watch me to react to things, to play video games, and to get my comments of pop culture. Culture war of the pop culture world. Not your culture war. The pop culture war. That's where my audience listen. And VTubers, obviously, because VTubers are awesome and fun. But you're not coming to me for any of this garbage. Go to Tim Pool. Go to see if you have if you want to lose brain cells, go to Hassan. Don't go to the people that don't do this for a living.
my lane and I stay in it. Emeru likes what she's doing. Her audience likes what she's doing. There are plenty of other channels that will regurgitate your political takes back to you.
Yes.
Just turn on the TV. Turn on CNN. Most people, most normal people, are sick and tired of celebrities just like spewing their political takes completely unprompted. I don't f***ing care what Glub Shitto thinks of politics, okay? Why does Glub Shitto have to get on stage and start talking about how we're on stolen land or some shit? Why do you need your political opinions thrown up into your mouth by a celebrity like a fucking baby bird? Like, do you really?
I agree. Because I don't need my political opinions to come from everybody else. I can work on it myself. I actually kind of hate it when everybody does it. Hey, by the way, I don't like it when it's on the right either.
Really want Sydney Sweeney throwing up in your mouth?
I mean, maybe.
Don't answer that. Please don't answer that.
I already did. I'm sorry. I did. You can judge me all later.
She's right when she says most streamers are not qualified to talk about politics. Okay, here's the thing, dude. You actually don't have to be qualified to talk about politics to say.
You should be. You literally should be. I'm sorry. But if I'm not gonna go to the random hobo who's pissing on the side of a fucking garbage bag. Garbage bag? Yeah, you know what? Garbage bag. We'll go with that. I'm not going to go to the random hobo shitting on a garbage bag and ask him, sir, please tell me what economic policies you think are good for America. Because he's probably shit-faced out of his mind, either drunk or on some sort of drugs, and he's going to be talking about fucking aliens and how they fucking took him up in their goddamn UFO and how they probed his butthole. It's gonna fucking happen. So yes, you should be qualified. You should have at least, hey, you know what? This is my niche. You know, I talk politics. I will tell you about these political opinions that I have. Not everybody else needs to do that. It's fine.
ICE. It's not that hard of a concept.
You actually don't have to know what you're talking about in order to just say the line. What? You should look into a topic, do your own research, come to your own conclusion, and form your own opinion on the topic. You should not just blindly, mindlessly say the line.
Say the line. Listen, guess, you know what? I'm gonna do the meme. Okay? Back in World War II, Germany, they constantly went around and said, you need to say that the Jews are bad. You need to say that the Jews are bad. If you don't say that the Jews are bad, you're going with the Jews. Say the Jews are bad. Say everything, say what I tell you to say, or else you're going with the Jews. Denim is a Yahtzee. Confirmed. I'm joking, obviously, but come on.
You know who doesn't do political content?
Who?
Cutie Cinderella. Cutie Cinderella literally never does political content.
And she's
even
retarded.
She's capable of saying guys.
And she's
What
retarded.
about Cinna? You don't have to be a political creator to recognize that it's not hard to say ICE.
I know. And everybody who says fuck ICE and doesn't know politics is retarded.
You don't have to be a political content creator to say the line. All your other friends are saying the line, Emeru. Why aren't you saying the line, Emeru?
ICE. Okay, but unironically though, them. Straight up.
Good for you.
Hey, them. Yeah, it's them, don't care, and if you don't like that I say that, it's you too. You know what I mean?
Okay, I don't even know who you are. Fuck you. I ain't gonna engage with you. Fuck you.
It's really that easy for me, I'm telling you right now.
There's Emeru's roommate saying the line. Aren't we all proud of her? By the way, where are all her friends during all of this? Where are all her morally righteous, good guy, big streamer friends while
Asmongold came out to defend her. I will say that. Asmongold came out to defend her because he's a legitimate friend of hers.
this is all going down? While she's being dragged by half of the internet for doing absolutely nothing wrong. This girl who literally just came out of an allegedly abusive relationship. This girl who literally just got assaulted, grabbed by some freak at a convention. Now this girl is going through all of this. I guess it's fine to be silent when your friend is getting dragged by half of the internet, but don't you dare stay silent about current thing. I don't even know this woman, and I'm sticking my neck out for her because it pisses me off seeing this kind of shit happen to people who absolutely do not deserve it. If you're
Based take.
above the age of 18, you should
Wait,
care
what?
about politics in your fucking country. You don't get to be like, well, I don't agree with this whole taxes thing.
I can say that. I could say I don't agree with taxes. Taxation is theft.
So I'm just not gonna pay for it.
Technically, you can, actually. You can. I'd advise against it, but you can.
You can't say like, well, I'm just not gonna care about all this politics stuff.
When someone doesn't have an opinion on a political topic, people like you might get a little mad. When someone doesn't pay their taxes, the government comes and arrests them.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the difference between those things.
Yes. Yes. You can choose not to pay your taxes. It'll be a beautiful world. Everything would be so much better. But then I'd be in prison.
There's this weird idea in America, especially, where like you can just be an adult and be like, oh, I don't care about politics.
Yes.
What?
Many people, most people, do not care that much about politics. I know
Yes.
to you and me that's like mind-blowing, that's like unfathomable, because our whole life is politics, our job.
Most people care about the Super Bowl. Or cared. Most people care about what's going on in Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Most people care about sports, movies, video games, things like that. Hell, internet drama. The average person doesn't give a shit about politics. Whether that's good or bad, it doesn't matter. They just don't care. And we can move on from that because, yes, there are people that don't want to just sit there and talk this shit.
Job is politics, like I get it, but most people's lives do not revolve around politics. They do other things other than fight with strangers online. Crazy, I know, but man, do I envy them. I was so much happier before I knew.
Yeah. You know what? She's not wrong. Again, she not wrong. She not wrong. Life was so much easier back then. All I cared about was Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Sadly, it is getting harder and harder for the average person to not care about politics because politics is seeping into literally everything. Politics will be bending you over and spreading your cheeks and going in dry
God.
whether you want it or not. And unfortunately, the
That was
people
sad.
who are like, I just want to be left alone, are the people who are the most fucked by politics.
Yes.
Also, more importantly, Emaru wasn't saying that she doesn't care about politics. She was saying she didn't want to talk about politics. I feel like that is a huge difference. I
It
care
is.
a lot about like skincare, but I don't get on here and talk about like peptides and collagen to my audience because they don't.
Wait, what the fuck did she just say? Words that came out of her mouth just now. Peptides and collagen. You know what? Stick with politics.
Don't give a shit. They're here to watch me say feminism is doo-doo and make silly little faces at the camera. Yeah, you like that shit? I hate when grown women don't have a mind of their own. You are 28 years old. Please develop a mind of your own. All she does is pander to anime gooner men. No mind of her own. I never liked it.
Hey, what's wrong with her pandering to us? What's wrong with her pandering to the anime gooner men? Let her do it! Most of you people believe sex work is real work anyway, so what the fuck is wrong with it?
Maru, so finding out she's stupid and doesn't have a mind of her own is nice. The audacity! If she didn't have a mind of her own, she would have mindlessly parroted the shit you want her to say. She would have mindlessly just been like, fuck Ice. If Emaru came out and was like, actually, I think Ice is doing a fine job, do you think they'd be like, ah yes, she has a mind of her own?
Nope.
No, absolutely not! They are not angry that she doesn't have an opinion, they are angry that she doesn't have their opinion.
Yes.
The absolute audacity to say that this woman doesn't have a mind of her own while thousands of you people swarm her like drones, barking orders at her to say the line. You guys literally operate like the fucking Borg.
Yeah, unironically, yes! Unironically, fucking yes! Again! If you do not say what they want you to say, they will destroy you. They will come after you. Ungodly amounts. Even when it came to Rev Says That's You making fun of one of these people. He lost a sponsor. When it goes to fucking Leaflet right now. Just saying, hey, I haven't watched the fucking video. I don't know anything about it. It looks kind of dumb. It looks kind of dumb. They're losing their shit on her for it. These people want you to just mindlessly say everything they want you to say, and if you don't, they will attack you relentlessly, and they will show you just how brain dead they fucking are.
So what I'm gathering is that Emeru is a grown woman who acts like a frail, silly little girl to entertain fat, dirty, incel, Asian fetisher weirdos, and is okay with that, but draws the line at saying ice
What the fuck?
is bad. Emeru and Asmon's audience are the same. Incels love Emeru because she confirms the image of the anime bimbo stereotype that incels worship. She definitely cultivated an audience who, in the end of all things, are reactionary. She appeals to violent racists who fetishize Asian women. What the f—
I'm gonna go back, but how my brain's on reboot. My fucking brain's on reboot, chat. I hate these people. I hate these people. I hate these people. I hate these people. I hate these people.
women. What the f is this Asian fetish thing? Are they just saying this because she's fucking Asian? Like, I'm trying to find a clip of Emeru saying sucky sucky $5 or something, but it just—
I mean, we could probably hunt that clip down. Sorry, I'm bad brain thoughts.
it doesn't exist. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's not a coincidence that she answered the question this way, and that her fan base consists heavily on Asian fetishes. I don't know where this is coming from. And this woman, the woman saying this, is literally an OnlyFans, like an Asian OnlyFans model.
So wait, it's bad that she allegedly Asian fetishists, but you aren't. What the fuck?
Like, I'm sorry, are you really the person to be talking about fetishization here? The most insane part of all of this had to be when her ex-boyfriend, her allegedly abusive ex-boyfriend, posted his own ice in the middle of his ex-girlfriend being canceled for not saying that. Like, how fucking petty do you have to be?
I mean, Ms. Kiff is a very, 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 very petty and a fucking awful dude, so...
to subtweet your ex like that. Another character involved in all this is former booby streamer Caseytron.
It reminds me of whenever Amarath started wearing a cowboy hat, because that's whenever she started going like full Nazi, basically.
What? What did I just hear? Okay, I'm TOS violence. Oh, by the way, Emiru actually has to start shutting up on this, or else our good buddy Ethan Klein came out and said that if you don't shut up about this, I'll retract your thing. We'll go back to court.
She started wearing the cowboy hat. It's like whenever these Texas girls in like these Austin, Texas streamer circles start wearing cowboy hats, that's whenever you gotta watch out.
Oh,
the fuck did you just say? The fuck did she literally just say? The moment Austin, Texas, the moment the girls go to Austin, Texas and wear cowboy hats and become Yahtzees. What the fuck?
Woman in Texas wearing a cowboy hat? Lord, take me out. Take me out back behind the shed. Put me out of my misery if I ever become this politically brain rotted.
I agree. Chat, I'm giving you a responsibility here. Weasel, Kel, Static, Adam, if you're listening, I'm giving you all a responsibility here. If I ever become this bad, throw me to the wolves and let me suffer. Actually, no, put me out of my misery and take it all away from me. Just end it all.
Holy shit.
Like, you know that she probably has like weird incels donating her hundreds of dollars. It's because like
you have weird incels. Well, they're not donating you hundreds of dollars. We saw what was that Patreon? No, not Patreon, but all that money that you were getting. It wasn't a whole lot, honey. Yeah, you had to actually settle the legal case, but it could be brought back up. You have weird incels going after you.
in my opinion, like it's all a facade to appeal to the worst type of men. Because like really misogynistic, shitty incel like men, they like a woman that doesn't have any opinions.
Are you just saying that because no man wants you? Because, honey, it's partially your opinions, but it's also just partially you. Like, you're just awful.
I think that she also plays into
It's just
how a
going.
lot of incels will fetishize Asian women. Her whole platform is
You're
just,
just
like
going.
appealing to like the worst fucking men. She's like basically like
Shut up. Shut up. Shoo! Shut her up. Just shut her up.
she's like a pick-me for like incel freaks.
So this fucking pick me shit, dude. It's gonna be the death of me. Before
Okay, real quick. I recently listened to Face Connect's I think it's Pick Me Fever. Good damn song. Good damn song.
making this video, I watched a bunch of Emaru stuff, and I saw no signs of like pick me behavior at all. At least with some streamers or some YouTubers. People could be like, oh, they criticize women, so they're trying to be like one of the
I mean, I'm a pick me. Look at me. You want me?
good ones, and they're a pick me. Like, okay, sure, like, that's retarded. We all know that's retarded. But at least I can like kind of see how is Emaru a pick me? She doesn't even do that shit. Like, where is the pick me thing coming from? No, really though, what makes her a pick me and not the booby streamer or OnlyFans models calling her a pick me?
I mean, that's fair. Well, they're saying she's a pick me because she's more successful than them. That's the reality.
You are literally selling your body for men to consume. If
Yes.
men do not pick pictures of your ass, you can't pay rent. There's
Yes.
no bigger pick me on earth than a fucking porn star.
Based, and red pilled.
And me. I don't care
Oh, shit. That was the perfect pause. That was the perfect pause.
about being called a pick me. I've been doing this for over a decade now. I'm used to it. I've been called it thousands of times. I am a 35-year-old married mother. I do not give a shit. I do care, however, when other women are called pick me for the crime of not following a hive mind. I see it so often in like the VTuber community. Like all these VTuber anime women will be called pick me's for just saying their opinions. You have to understand.
They do. It's one of the reasons Pick Me Verse is so good is because all those particular girls over at Face Connect constantly get called Pick Me's because they aren't hive mind retards. They just have fun and say naughty things on the internet and get protected for it. And yet they get called Pick Me's because people enjoy the content.
Like, to these people, whenever a woman has like an opinion that is not like the corporate HR approved opinion of the week, whenever a woman doesn't toe the line of the current thing, in this case, whenever a woman doesn't say anything, she's called a pick me. You know, she just must have these opinions for men.
Yes.
No other reason. Every woman is secretly a big progressive feminist. And if they're not, they're just doing it for male attention.
I mean, let's be fair. If they aren't a big progressive male feminist, they usually do get the male attention.
Because I'm sure someone who looks like this is really starving for male attention.
There was a clip of Emiru going around right now. Do I have it pulled up? I think I have it pulled up. There's a pit because somebody got all angry with Emiru and tried to say, here's the tweet real quick. Emiru's pushing 30, acting like it all innocent for subs on Twitch, and does this in her off time. I can't play the music because it's copyrighted, but I'm just. Ooh. Oh, look. That's underwear. That's not underwear, guys. She has like shorts on. She has shorts on. And then she starts dancing. Oh, look at that. Yeah, she really struggles to get guys. She's really struggling to get the men. Just saying. No guy wants that.
And then in my opinion, it's like she's not entertaining whatsoever. She's like, I would literally rather watch paint dry.
Coming from you, the I don't know if this is irony or just the fact that you're so unself-aware. Anybody would rather watch paint dry than watch you. The fact that you have people in your chat really is disturbing to me.
So true, because you know what is far more entertaining than a cute, high-energy cosplay streamer reacting to memes? This is way more entertaining. And if you don't agree, you're just like an incel.
Yes.
Okay, bitch. Eventually, after
Fuck. You see, this is why Shoe on Head is so fun. This is why she is fun and entertaining, because she actually puts effort into everything she does.
a few days of being dogpiled by the most annoying people on Earth, Emaru came out with a statement. Hello, it's very rare I will speak my mind, but I'd rather get my thoughts out there, so apologies if this is long. There's a clip from my stream that's been circulating a lot, so I'd like to explain it for anyone who was hurt or shocked by it. It should go without saying that no one deserves to live their life in fear of being killed or taken away from their homes or families, regardless of who is doing it, but especially not because of ICE or any other government agency. I understand the world is a very cruel and messed up place. You don't have to study politics or actively read the news to know that. I would never want to invalidate anyone who struggles with those things, and an agency causing fear and suffering deserves zero support. To me, that's not even political, it's basic human empathy. Now, I thought that statement was perfectly fine.
Yes.
My issue with it is, she didn't have to make it.
Yes. Making the statement was the bad move.
She was basically forced to come out and say her opinion. So did these freaks finally back off once Emaru made her opinion about...
I already know the answer, but the answer's no. It's no. They never do.
ICE clear? No. Of course not. Nazi response. TLDR, go f yourself in your PR apology. And there it is. Of fucking course she's another dumb cunt. Girl, we are not as dumb as you look. You're still a racist chud, but continue to enjoy the money you get from your incel audience because they're disgusting, just like you. All I hear is, I support Israel and my name is Emaru.
How? How? God damn it, these people, it's like psychic damage times 1,000.
Wait, what? Where the f did Israel come from? What? I don't like to talk about politics equals I'm a Nazi and I'm ashamed of my opinions. Everyone knows what's up. She's a fascist in disguise and is squirming. Emaru, you are garbage Nazi-loving cunt. You got orange around your mouth. Say F you, Asmongold. If you're neutral... Oh wait, if you're neutral, you might as well say you're MAGA. Stand for something, ho. That's what Trump wants, for everyone to be quiet about it. The idea of get off the internet is so f***ing ignorant. This dumb cunt needs to shut her f***.
You know, sometimes I just sit here and I think, I could be building Gunpla. I could be doing so much different stuff, but I chose to do this for a meme, and now I'm regretting it.
Mouth. Thank God her downfall is happening. I've been hating on her since day one and knew something was off about her. Not a good statement. She implicitly disavowed ICE, but not so much the actual Trump admin. Yeah, you disavowed ICE, but what about the whole Trump administration? They're like literally the mouse from If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. I was like reading that book to my toddler the other day and I was like, oh my God, this is literally Twitter.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong in the slightest. I would still say that they're just deranged lunatics, but they'll always want more. They'll always come to get more.
You cannot give them an inch, dude. Of course are incel fans swooping in to protect the poor little 28-year-old. Ah yes, incels. Known for defending women online. What? What the f does the word incel even mean anymore? Does it just mean man now?
Yes.
It just means man. Man I do not like. I had no idea this was a thing until yesterday. How come no one told me Emaru low-key a femcel?
I mean, if she's a femcel, then...
Femcel! Emaru's a femcel! Oh my fucking... Do people just not know what words mean anymore?
No, they don't. Not a single one know what words mean anymore. They will bend reality to make words mean what they want them to say, and then when you use what they say against them, they'll act like you're the one that's retarded.
How are they coming to these conclusions? I mean, have you looked at her? I mean, look at her. Look at her. Just look at her. Look at her. Yeah, sorry, I don't see it.
I mean, I'll look at her all day. And again, intrusive thoughts. Need to move along.
I think you guys just might be mentally ill. We need to do something about these male-centered women. Okay, first of all, nothing is more male-centered than centering your life around hating men. Men just live rent-free in your fucking head. Take it up with God. Go to therapy. Do literally anything else than make it our problem.
Yes.
Fuck her, and especially fuck her bestie Asmongold. I hope they get kirked. 30-year-old woman too scared to say fuck ICE to keep her incel audience happy. Let's hope she gets abused again. Couldn't happen to
Wait,
a better-
what the fuck? Okay, one, I was taking a drink when the first part came up. When the fucking get kirked. But then, what? Why are these the good people? Again, these are the good people. These are the good people. Hey, dumb, how are you? These are the good people.
Person. Next time this cunt is assaulted, I'm gonna laugh and laugh. Fuck her and fuck Ice and fuck you if you support this cunt. Emeru deserved what Miskiff did to her.
These are the good people. These are the people that are the good guys, guys. These are the good guys. These are the women carrying good guys.
Emeru for supporting Ice.
This is all about Emeru.
Oh, okay. I reported that one. Holy shit. What is wrong with these people?
See, you don't understand. I'm good guy, which makes it okay for me to say f***ed up things about bad guy. You think saying that to someone is f***ed up? Well, you should be abused too, because you're probably also bad guy. It's called being on the right side of history.
She's not wrong. And by the way, this is a shoe on head video, Dom. Beautiful, beautiful, lovely shoe on head who's, you know what? Here's the best part about shoe on head. Ignore what she's saying right now. Shoe on head is a socialist that is a Bernie girl, okay? She likes Bernie Sanders and she likes socialism. But she's not retarded. And she's willing to acknowledge what reality is. And she's not going to go out there and just parrot talking points. She's actually kind of fun to listen to, even if you disagree with her, which is awesome.
Judd, look it up. Nazis deserve death, and silence is compliance.
May I just remind the audience that this is what she said.
If you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to get off the internet.
Ladies and gentlemen, a Nazi that deserves death. What?
After making her terrible statement full of lies, Emeru decided to follow right-wing grifter Shoe on Head. Of course.
Well, that's just because it's so freaking awesome to follow Shoe on Head. Although, props blocked by her.
Of course, Emeru is now following a fellow pathetic pick-me for being quiet about Ice. They both don't want to piss off their 100% right-wing gooner fan base.
For the record, my fan base is probably like 70% right-wing and 80% gooner. Okay, but for some reason, they didn't mind when I came out and harshly criticized Ice in my last video. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Because people understand, this is why people have no problem with individuals like Shoe on Head, okay? Here's the reality. Because we know it's coming from a place of honesty and she's willing to debate her opinions, give you a level-headed response, and is okay with you disagreeing with her. Normal people have normal disagreements. It's fucking fine. Nobody needs you to have the exact same political stance as them all the time. That's a normal thing to fucking do. But these losers, the moment you disagree with them on one little thing, they'll attack you relentlessly. Like a dog with a fucking stuffed animal, just start ripping it apart. Because you're not with the hive mind. Fucking Tim Pool's still a goddamn liberal that thinks abortion is okay, and yet his audience is all fucking conservatives. Shoe has an unironic socialist. And yet their audience still likes them because they're honest.
Some disagreed, but for the most part, they didn't care. As long as you aren't preaching from an ivory tower with no nuance, rhyme, or reason, people don't care. I'll say some shit like, we should decommodify housing. And the right-wingers in my audience are just like, okay, commie mommy. These people...
No. Intrusive thoughts.
Cannot fathom a universe where people just disagree. Oh, you're just scared. You don't want to upset your chud audience. I upset my chud audience every goddamn day. You're the ones terrified of your own fucking cult. God forbid you only agree with 99% of the hive mind approved opinions.
I mean, look at how they treat freaking, what's her name? The chick that made, J.K. Rowling. Look how they treat J.K. Rowling. She disagreed with them on one fucking thing, and now she's next coming of Hitler 2.0. God, everybody's the coming of Hitler.
God have mercy on your soul. I do not envy you. Once you bend the knee to these people, once you apologize or capitulate, it's over. These people don't actually want an apology. They want to humiliate you. They want to drag you down. At the end of the day, they have found a socially acceptable way to bully people. That's what this is. A lot of people in response to Emeru's statement were like, why did you apologize to the mob? You know, you bent the knee, you're a coward. And honestly, people don't realize how insane it can get.
I did see your comment on this. It is fucking wild what they'll do to you. And I remember I disagreed with your overall point, but I could like see where you were coming from when I saw your initial tweet, Shoe on Head. I know she's never gonna watch this, and she's not me saying this, I'm more talking to a video right now, but I saw what her overall point was, and she's not wrong as much as I disagree with her. Like, you should not like bend the knee no matter what. But they will do some of the most awful, horrific tactics to you if you don't agree with them 100% of the time. Just think about how I remember her putting out her Charlie Kirk video after his assassination, and she said how they treated her for not being awful to him. How vile they started going after her for not saying he deserved it. It was disgusting shit that they do.
People, the cult of the CryBully, they come in swarms, they get in your head, they prey on your empathy, they isolate you from your friends, they make you feel like a terrible person for having milquetoast normal ass opinions, or in this case, no opinion. And when you are someone who is not used to dealing with these types of people, or you are someone in like a vulnerable state of mind, it is very easy for these cult-like tactics to work. This shit works especially well with women in particular, not to be sexist, but it's just
I mean, be sexist all you want. Slay Queen, be sexist!
true. Honestly, you know, now that I think about it, the only people who are immune to this are like autistic people.
You know what? She's right. As an autistic.
I swear to God, people on the spectrum are immune to the CryBully tactics. What happened is Emeru just saw like a shit ton of people who were mad at her, and she wanted to do the correct thing. Unfortunately, this is just gonna make it worse. And they're moving on to one of their favorite tactics.
The big question in everyone's mind is, well, are you still friends with Asmongold?
I saw this shit and I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I do disagree, Shiwanhead. You should have shown Asmongold coming out here to defend her, because he did do that. But goddamn, like, they immediately went to the Asmongold route, because it's never fucking enough to these people.
While it is appreciated that you are taking a stand and clarifying the clip, you do continue to be vague about how deep your associations with Asmon are. So hopefully you've cut ties with that hate-mongering Nazi troll Asmon, right? Glad you made this and owned up to it, but you're still friends with Asmongold, so it doesn't read as earnest. Almost a decent explanation, but the elephant in the room is that your friendship with Asmongold is holding this back from seeming sincere.
All I hope for one day, is that somebody goes on the internet, like say it's Dom, and Dom is like getting attacked and has to apologize, and then people say it's not enough, you're still friends with Dermy. That's what I hope for. That's kind of what I hope for, because I want to be as terrifying in these people's minds as Asmongold is. That sounds fun.
Okay, now what about your best friend Asmongold? Denounce Asmon or I'm not taking this seriously. You're friends with Assmold.
That's a good one.
Assmold?
I'm pretty sure she's still friends with Asmongold.
Now, whatever you think of Asmongold, he is friends with Emeru. They are friends, even
I saw a clip. I wish I bookmarked it. It was one of the coolest fucking clips ever that Asmongold's ever done. Emiru was doing like a sandwich shop with Extra Emily. Asmongold actually left his house. He left his house to go out into nature to get a sandwich from that sandwich shop that Emiru was running with Extra Emily to support his friend. He actively did that. Asmongold touched grass, and then after getting the sandwich, he ate outside. He did all that for Emiru. They're objectively some of the closest friends, and Asmongold legitimately cares about her because he left the house to go hang out with her and support her. That takes a lot. Maybe I'll apologize for that. Oh, God damn it, Dom.
though they disagree with each other. Crazy, right?
I literally said, like, I don't agree with the things he says. Like, what do y'all want me to do? Like, fucking shoot him on stream?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, shit. We got to the same point. Yay! But yes, they do.
Yes, that is what they want you to do. Yes. Around 2018, I was facing nearly daily harassment for being friends with someone who was on the right. Hundreds of people were on my ass like every day. They were calling my job. They got emails of my family members. It was like non-stop. Now, this person was a good friend of mine, but in order to get all these people off my back, I did probably the cringiest thing ever, and I publicly disavowed her. Publicly disavowed a friend of mine.
For shame. For shame.
Over political differences. Now, for those of you who are new here, that sounds like something I would never do, but I did it. I bent the knee to a faceless mob of people who hate me. And in return, I received nothing. The harassment didn't stop, the hate didn't stop. Well, needless to say, karma is real, and the same thing happened to me years later. I was publicly disavowed by friends over political differences. This story ultimately does have a good ending. Me and my friend from 2018, we made up years ago, but looking back on all this in 2026 is extremely embarrassing. And if I knew what I knew now, I would have just told those people to go fuck themselves. But in the moment, it's incredibly stressful and you just kind of want it all to stop. And you will do whatever you can to make it stop. So I understand why Emaru came out and made a statement. I just really hope she doesn't wind up disavowing friends over political differences.
It's never a good idea to disavow friends. It's just an all-around awful idea, unless the friend, like, was a serial killer. Or actually, like, caught in 4K, you know, putting the drugs in the pudding, and then having his way with a woman. Unless they legitimately do something objectively awful to somebody, there's no point in disavowing your friend. Because if it's over something stupid like politics, or that, hey, he's having a beef with somebody else, or something idiotic like this, if you do that, all you do is you set yourself up for inevitable failure, because it'll end up happening to you. It'll end up leading to your own destruction. It's such an awful thing to actually do. And people have more respect for you if you do disagree with one of your friends, and yet you come out and defend them when they're seeing all this bullshit come and attack you. It's one of the cool parts, like Smug-Alana. Like, no, I know I'm shouting out a VTuber right now, shocker. Smug-Alana's, whenever you listen to her speak, she's probably more in line with Shoe on Head on a lot of political shit. She's just not retarded. Okay? She's not. Same with Scoochon, but going with Smug-Alana here. Smug-Alana's unironically good friends with Kirsha and defends Kirsha on a regular basis, even though it's pretty clear they disagree on some political shit. It's not hard to do that. It's actually a good thing to do that, because it shows that you're an actual friend and you're actual there for them when they need you the most. And it will be reciprocated, hopefully.
Like I did, it was a huge mistake, and it is not worth it, because you are going to find yourself surrounded by people who see you as a temporary ally and not a real friend. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a never apologize person. You should apologize if you actually do something wrong.
Nah, don't apologize, you know, screw that. So what if I blew up a building? It's not that big of a deal.
Actually wronged someone, but you shouldn't apologize to like a nebulous, faceless mob of people while facing down a barrel of a gun.
There is nothing that she could say and no amount of money she could donate that could convince me she's not a soulless ghoul like all the men she's happily surrounded herself with.
You're a booby streamer, you fucking nitwit! God damn it, I really hope Ethan Klein rescinds the settlement and just starts suing this bitch again. Fuck her. I want her off the internet. She's just awful.
For years.
There is nothing you can ever do to please these people, so why bother? They will not be happy until you kill yourself, and even then they will dance on your grave. And I know, like, with everything going on right now, like, is this really a video about cancel culture in 2026? And it's like, yeah, I don't know. First of all, you should expect that. You clicked on a Shoe on Head video. But second of all, yeah, I feel like this is kind of important to talk about. I feel like this type of thing is part of the reason we are where we are right now. This type of stuff drives people away from the left, and more importantly than that, it's just evil.
All it is evil. I know why she's doing this, but they're not gonna change anytime soon, because you don't cancel the cancels. Like, the people that need to be, like, unironically canceled, laughed out of everything and treated like garbage are the people that do all the cancel culture shit. They actually need it to happen to them, because if they don't, they always just feel empowered. They get no actual punishment for it. when they go after people, all they get usually is maybe laughs and then they move on with their life. It's fucking awful. If you go out there and try to do cancel campaigns like this shit for bullshit reasons like this, yeah, I think you should be canceled in their place because you're trying to destroy somebody for purely evil reasons. And all that is actual punishments at that point in time. You did an evil thing. Now it's time for you to be punished. But they never get the punishment. And it fucking sucks. That's why it still exists to this day.
Some leftists covering Emaru being canceled, and they were like, the cultural shift is here. Woke 2.0, we don't play around. We're mean now. Woke 2.0? Because Woke 1.0 worked out so well for you guys in the country, right? You're supposed to learn from your mistakes, not double down and get worse. I don't know how you can look at the last 10 years and be like, we have got to get more annoying.
Because that's legitimately how they think. There's a lot of people unironically thinking after Donald Trump lost that they just needed to double down and go further left. When I said Donald Trump lost when he won, they unironically thought that they needed to just keep going further and further to the left because they said unironically that Kamala Harris wasn't far left enough. These people will full-fledged march their asses into communism and go as far left as they fucking have to do in order to win right now. They want to get more radical. That's one of the reasons I support ICE, is because the fucking psychopaths that constantly go after them unironically want them dead.
Like, what are you doing? Attacking normie streamers for not wanting to be involved in political discourse? Also, I feel like this goes without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm not smearing, like, the left as a whole, okay?
No, smear the left as a whole. It's a good idea.
This isn't fucking Fox News. This isn't the Nuxanor channel.
Shout out Nux! Sorry.
Aware there are plenty of left-wing people, especially in my audience, who feel the same way I do. I'm talking about a certain faction of the mostly online left. I was about to say it's like a loud minority, but I don't even think it's a minority anymore. I think it's like a majority. Like, I feel like I'm one of the only ones like holding down the fort. Like me and Anna Kasparian. And every day
Anna Kasparian is not helping out. She's on that whole train of going further left.
I'm called a right-wing grifter for being like, hey, maybe we could focus on the issues that like actually affect the working class, you know, things that actually help people, not stupid fucking shit like going after e-girl cosplay streamers. Like, can we just get back to the fact that we are all being ruled by satanic billionaire pedophiles who may or may not be eating children, please?
I mean, we could, but at the same time, every time that shit comes up, everybody goes down these fucking awful paths. That's why I don't like it.
Thank you. In conclusion, Emaru did nothing wrong. People are tired of having politics shoved down their throat,
Yes.
and you don't need to speak about things you don't want to speak about. You don't have to do that. You don't have to say the line, actually. This is mass psychosis, rivaling on 2020. These people are trying to socially ostracize this woman for not putting like a black square on her Instagram. They're just mad at Emaru for not doing like the ice bucket challenge or some shit. Like that's basically what is happening here. If you are going to streamers for political information, you are cooked. If you are going to Shoe on Head for political information, you are deep fried.
She's not wrong. I mean, she is a lefty. Well, a socialist. She's not a lefty, but she's on the left. But at the same time, she's not psychotic.
So that was that little video. If you liked my yapping, please subscribe. And if you can, donate to my Patreon down below. It really helps the channel out, and I appreciate it so much. And I will see.
And there's that video. And again, I mainly did this for meme purposes because that's kind of what I was trying to go with it. But she's not wrong. Like the fact of the video, nothing she said there was wrong. It was one factually correct. It's all the same shit I've said. It's the same shit Kirsha said. It's the same shit Nux said. It's the same shit everybody said. These people want you to bend to them. They have some sort of kink getting you to bend to them over and over and over again. And then they will unironically say that you are brainwashed, that you are a part of the problem, that you are in the cult when you don't listen to them, when you don't do what it is that they want you to do, when they don't have you come out here and say, fuck IVE, Black Lives Matter, free Palestine, insert modern day slogan here. If you don't do what they want you to do, they will come at you to the ends of the earth and they won't stop until you're gone. And it's fucking disgusting behavior. It doesn't help anybody. It makes everything worse. It hyperpolarizes everybody to the extreme ends, and it drives everybody insane. These people need to be punished. These people need to be told to shut the fuck up, go do your little shit somewhere else, and fuck off. Unironically, that's the only way to stop them now. And the saddest part is, I don't think it's ever going to stop. I don't see the off-ramp anytime soon. And it just feels like we're fucked as it is. I was trying to get a positive note here at the end, but I don't see one. Anyways, go shout out to Shoe on Head. She does good content.